Are you tired of living in the red? Do you feel trapped by debt, thinking financial freedom is getting farther and farther away? What if I told you there's a simple yet powerful formula to break this cycle and start building your financial independence today? In today's video, you will learn the 7 essential steps to turn this game around and take control of your financial life. With each step, you'll feel the difference and discover how it's possible to get out of debt faster than you think. Stay with me until the end because, believe me, what you'll learn here will change everything. Let's get started. Did you know that most people in debt have no idea where to start in order to get out of it? It seems impossible to fix, right? But the truth is that, with the right planning and strategic actions, you can pay off your debts and start building solid and lasting financial freedom. What many don't realize is that the first step toward change is not complicating your finances even more, but taking control and starting with small adjustments. In today's video, I'll show you the 7 essential steps to help you pay off your debts and take the first step toward a stable financial future. By following these steps, you'll understand that financial freedom isn't a distant dream, but something within your reach. Stick with me until the end because the path to transforming your financial life starts here. Before we dive into the steps that will transform your financial life, click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any of the valuable tips I'm going to share with you. Let's go together on this journey to financial freedom. Now, let's start with the first step that will help you break free from debt once and for all. The first crucial step in getting out of debt is understanding where you stand. Imagine you're trying to escape a maze, but you don't know where to begin. How can you find the way out if you don't know exactly where to start? Similarly, without a clear view of your debts, you're just stumbling around in the dark. So, grab a piece of paper and write down everything you owe. Start by listing each creditor, the amount of the debt, the interest rates, and the payment terms. It's essential to understand how much you owe and how these debts are affecting your financial life. This includes not just bank loans or financing, but also credit card balances, personal loans, and even utility bills like electricity, internet, and phone. We know that when you have many debts, it can feel like a snowball, but with clarity, you can start to understand which debt needs to be prioritized and which can wait a little longer. This is a decisive moment. The goal isn't to blame yourself, but to take responsibility for your financial situation. With this, you'll be ready to take control of your financial life and begin looking for solutions. In the next step, we'll analyze your finances as a whole to see where you can cut costs and create an efficient action plan. Now that you know exactly what you owe, it's time to look at your financial situation as a whole. Organizing your personal budget is like creating a map to navigate your financial path. Without this, it's like trying to travel without a GPS. By defining your income and expenses, you'll start to see clearly where your money is going. This will help you understand why you're getting into debt and where you can start cutting back. Here, the goal is to make an honest assessment of your monthly finances. What are your income sources? How is your money being spent? What are your fixed expenses, such as rent, utilities, and food, and variable expenses, such as entertainment and impulse purchases? By organizing this, you'll realize that often, small changes in your consumption habits are enough to free up resources that can be used to pay off your debts faster. Additionally, by creating a budget, you're building financial awareness. This is the moment to review your habits and see where you can make adjustments to cut unnecessary expenses and focus more on paying off your debts. Now, let's see how to prioritize paying off those debts intelligently. This step may seem out of place, but trust me, it's crucial to avoid getting into even more debt while trying to pay off what you owe. Before starting to pay off everything you owe, you need to create a financial cushion, an emergency fund. The emergency fund will protect you against unforeseen events like job loss, health issues, or any other unexpected situation that could arise and disrupt your efforts to get out of debt. Start with an affordable amount, but an important one, around 3 months of your basic expenses. This fund is not for unnecessary purchases, but to be used only when a real emergency occurs. Imagine how stressful it would be to use your credit card again due to an unexpected event when you're already working on paying off your debts. By having this fund, you ensure that you won't have to go further into debt to solve unexpected problems. This creates a solid foundation for the next steps and keeps your path to financial freedom on a safe track. Now that you've laid a solid financial base, it's time to start tackling your debts strategically. With your budget organized and your emergency fund starting to take shape, it's time to decide where to begin paying off your debts. For this, you need to prioritize. The secret here is to focus on the debts with the highest interest rates, as they are the ones that grow the most over time. If, for example, you have a credit card with sky-high interest rates, that debt will multiply quickly, making it harder and harder to pay off. So, start by paying off the debts with the highest interest rates first. Additionally, it's worth checking if there are options for refinancing or renegotiating with your creditors. Many banks and financial institutions are willing to offer better conditions, such as reduced interest rates or more affordable installment plans, to prevent the debt from becoming delinquent. This negotiation can be the key to speeding up debt repayment. By paying off the most expensive debts first, you'll be relieving your financial situation more efficiently. Now that you're prioritizing your debts, let's talk about one of the most powerful strategies you can use to get out of debt even faster. Negotiating is, without a doubt, one of the most important steps. Don't be afraid to negotiate with your creditors. Many people are afraid to reach out to banks or financial institutions. But the reality is that financial institutions would rather receive something than nothing. So, if you're in a difficult situation, it's better to find a solution through an agreement. Try renegotiating your debts, requesting a reduction in interest rates, or even a more favorable installment plan. Also, if you have multiple debts with different creditors, try consolidating them into a single payment, which will make it easier to manage and may result in better payment terms. Remember to be transparent, show your willingness to pay, and seek the best solution for both parties. Now that you have a clearer financial plan and have started taking actions to pay off your debts, let's talk about how to increase your income to speed up the process. Increasing your income can be one of the fastest ways to pay off your debts. If you're struggling to pay everything you owe, perhaps your current budget isn't enough to cover the debts within the desired time frame. One way to address this is by looking for extra sources of income. You can look for temporary jobs, start freelancing, or even sell things you no longer use. Sometimes, a shift in mindset about what you can do to generate more money is the key to speeding up your debt repayment. The idea here is to focus on finding ways to generate extra income that will not only help you pay off your debts, but also give you more security in the future. If you can increase your income, it will be possible to pay off debts faster, build your emergency fund more quickly, and start investing in your future. Now, let's talk about the final step, which is the most important of all. The final step to achieving financial freedom is to start investing in your future. Once you've paid off your debts and have your financial situation in balance, it's time to make your money work for you. Investing is the key to multiplying your wealth and ensuring your financial freedom is permanent. You can start with simple investments, like a savings account, but the ideal is to seek options with higher returns, such as investment funds or stocks. Invest in your future and work to ensure your financial independence is sustained over the years. Investing is the path to long-lasting wealth and ensures that you never have to return to the debt cycle. If you're enjoying this content and believe these tips can transform your financial life, give this video a like. It helps us a lot to know that you're finding value and also helps share this content with more people. Now, let's move on to the next step that will help you even more to put all of this into practice and achieve financial freedom. So what did you think of today's tips? Now that you know the 7 essential steps to get out of debt and start building your financial freedom, it's time to put it all into action. Remember, change starts with small actions, and by following this path, you'll achieve incredible results. And if you want to keep learning more about how to improve your financial life and take the next steps toward independence, be sure to watch the other videos appearing on the screen now. I'm sure you'll find even more valuable tips to help you on your journey. Enjoy, click on the video, and keep progressing financially. See you next time.